When looking at the world of well-known birds, most would agree that they have reputations which precede them, stories of their attributes and characteristics which we have passed down from generation to generation in order to teach our children. Think of the eagle with its strength, stature, and pride, the hawk with its precision, awareness, and hunting ability, the parrot with its aptitude, intelligence, and capability to closely observe. How incredible it would be to come across a bird who possesses nearly all of these qualities. Well, there is such a bird, but for many, their preconceived notions block them from realizing the magnificence of this avian. Today we're talking about ravens and how you should not feel hesitation in using them in your decor. If you're a returning subscriber, hit the thumbs up. If you're new here, hopefully by the end of this video, you will be a subscriber. Remember that if you want my help in designing one of your rooms at home, you can have that help by following the link in the description. For hundreds of years, people have associated ravens with dread, dark omens, and misfortune to come. Their all-black appearance from feathers to eyes to feet, along with folk tales of their connections to witches and rogue behavior, has made the prejudice fairly easy to accept. But for a minute, let's try to look at these creatures through a different lens and see if we can view them in a different light. In Norse mythology, Odin had two ravens which sat upon his shoulders, named Hugin and Munin. Their jobs were to scout the world and return to Odin, bringing back reports of what they had found and seen. The meaning of their names were thought and memory. So why would the Vikings decide to have two of the All-Father's closest companions named Thought and Memory? And why were they chosen to have the task of scouting and the judgment of character? Ravens, along with their crow cousins, have extremely high intelligence, with the largest brain-to-body mass ratio among all birds. There have been studies completed which confirm their ability to recognize human faces and remember the actions of those humans, leading them to form grudges or alliances with individual people. They have the ability to make a perceived evaluation of a person's character and what they're likely to do in the future. Vikings also used ravens while sailing and traveling. These birds have incredible eyesight, which allows them to see far into the distance, spotting land long before humans could ever hope to. This also helps you to understand why ravens are sometimes used to represent the power of foresight into the future, or all-seeing eyes as they were used in Game of Thrones. By now you may be wondering where I'm going with this. Is this a design video or is this the Discovery Channel? What I'm attempting to do is provide the support and permission to those of you who have thought about using Raven decor, but were unsure in doing so due to the underlying meaning. Among life on this planet, the use of a tool to achieve a goal requires high intelligence, and there are not very many creatures who do this. Ravens not only do this, but take it one step further in a practice called Metatol use, where they will use a tool to make or obtain a better tool, to then achieve a desired outcome. This requires a level of thought to envision a goal which is not yet present and create a plan to obtain that goal. Other than humans, this is beyond rare to find in the animal kingdom. If you're a goal chaser, understand your connection to this animal. So next time you see a crow or a raven, take note of their qualities and their behaviors without preconception. See how they stand with confidence as they are aware of their own intelligence. Watch their eyes as they observe activity around them, interpreting the actions of their surroundings. Listen to their communications and how they have different dialects. Befriend one if you can get close enough and realize that they are fiercely loyal. Using ravens in your home decor is not strictly for those who want the slightly spooky theme, but those that want to add an element of studiousness, a problem-solving atmosphere. Those that would like the mystery of the mind in their room, those who appreciate the demeanor of an intellectual, or those who hold value in forethought. If you've thought about using blackbird artwork, statues, or feathers in the collection of your decor and it fits nicely, I say go for it. See you on the next one.